It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
40. Here we go, 46.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. 10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, a run with Williams. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. So first down from the 41.
And the Lions, first down.
Coming right is Gibbs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Goff on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs.
And the Lions, first down.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they take him down after just a small is the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed to his running back. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
It's another Detroit Lions first down.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they only get a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Yeah, here we go.
They're going for this with Prescott. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Dak to the air here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is down. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Complete to Javonte Williams. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Lions' 2-yard line.
Gun.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
It's the score. Cowboys 15. Lions 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Goff on first and 10. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Detroit.
From the gun, Goff. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
11. Go, 12, go.
Again, Goff sends this to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
14. 180. Tiger, Pike. Louis.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey,
10 yards to go.
Listen. Merlin, what?
We're gonna throw again, Goff. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Breaks free in the center of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Goff's going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Keeps the score. Lions 20, Cowboys 15.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Shoots away from one. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. It's intercepted, DJ Reed. And the Lions get the football back at the 14-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
180.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Out the return. The Cowboys take over 1st
and 10 from the 32.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide in. 26.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, kill!
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Back to the air, Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Now Ryan Ryan's just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. There on the stop, that's the rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezaraku. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Prescott's going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys 42.
Goff to the air now. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
At the 24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Looking to throw. Goff. Finds Isaac Tislan. Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Bronk. It's going to bring up 4th down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
The field goal
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 38.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Williams now on first and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Cowboys first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Going left side, Williams with it. He's got it in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Williams. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to...
And down he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1.
Cowboys 29.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another one for Gibbs. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. This one to Williams out left side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Dallas.